Hey, it's unfa, and you're watching another monthly live stream. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I think you can hear me. Some lighting errors in the background. Look at this t-shirt. Hey. I got a Dragonfly t-shirt. It's really nice. I like it. Because I use Dragonfly Reverb all the time, so it's mandatory for me to wear it. No, it's not. But anyway, there's 34 people watching right now. Hello, how are you doing? Are you having a good time? How's your weekend? Mine being a bit nice. Like, got some time to chill. Got some time to do things I don't have time to do usually. But yeah, it's now time to do live stream thingies, and one thing that I don't have is my notes because they were lost in a system crash. Good morning, Mr. Freeman. We had a system crash about 30 minutes ago and I'm still trying to find my files. Never mind. Yeah, so first thing I want to do is mention. Oh, yes. Mention Liber Music Challenge. What it is an initiative. Let me do this. It's an initiative to stimulate some music creation with different topics every month. And a man from the community named Rob Vandenberg has started this, and he's managing it and creating compilations of all submitted pieces of music every month on archive.org. I guess the best way to take part in this, if you'd like to have some fun and learn some new open source software for music production, is to go to chat.unfa.xyz, exactly this one, where you will have, actually, I think if you go Liber Music Challenge, should go straight up to the, oh no, sorry, mistyping. Yeah, but let me just, oh, I'm logged in. Never mind. If you make an account here, this is a Rocket Chat that I'm hosting, thanks to another man from the community who's just helped me set this all up in a virtual private server, and it's running. And yeah, it's providing a nice alternative to Discord, which is proprietary and known to have nasty terms of service. So it's good that the community has two places to access the same chat environment where everyone can talk. So you guys are welcome. And you'll find a channel called Liber Music Challenge there, and you will be able to follow up on what's going on, what's the topic for this month's challenge. Something's not right on my... I'm just a bit dark here. More light here. Okay, sorry. Messing around with the lights, and oh, better now. Yeah, and it's a great idea to just experiment. And oh, there's even a link to this. I'm gonna throw this link to the latest Liber Music Challenge in the chat right now. And yeah, I may also put it in the description or in a pinned comment after this live stream is over, so you can find it and have some fun, make music with other people. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to play all the submissions. They are fun, but I just I want to make you go there and listen to them yourself and get inspired. This month's topic was to use some or all of bMusic's excellent plugins, which there's a lot of really cool stuff there, like bJumbler, which is a plugin that can record audio streams and then cut them into pieces and rearrange the pieces live, and you can have multiple different sequences. So basically you can play a breakbeat loop like the basic pattern in the background on repeat, and then have this plugin shuffle the sample around and like slice the beat for you. And you can also, like, I've been experimenting and controlling this with a MIDI controller live, when you can like flip between the presets with a knob, and you know, that's a lot of fun. And yeah, this Liber Music Challenge is all about experimentation and having fun and discovering new stuff and having fun together, being creative. So yeah. Why is the mic volume so low? Oh, is it the mic? Is the mic volume low? Oh my goodness, it is really low. Okay, moving it up. All right, this should be correct now. Thanks for pointing that out, Gustav Akarya. I was talking and it was quiet. I had my auxiliary mic on, but this one was way down. All right. Okay, second thing I want to talk about regarding like news before we go into music making is PipeWire. If you don't know, PipeWire is an audio and video server, something like Pulse Audio or Jack. But the great thing is that it unifies all the different technologies and sound servers we have in Linux, because it can serve as it can talk to Jack applications like it was the Jack server. It can talk to Pulse Audio applications like it was a Pulse Audio application. It can talk to ALSA only applications like it was the ALSA driver, and it can interconnect them like it was Jack. And it also like provides, you know, the same great performance as Jack for low latency. It's not perfectly stable yet, but there's a very interesting and like exciting report if you just search the internet for PipeWire late summer update. You're gonna find it. I can also just copy this link to the chat. And I was given I was sent this link, and because I didn't know this, and it's really nice to read about it, because yeah, I think this is the best thing to happen to Linux audio in a decade. It's probably, like, apart from like individual amazing tools that have been developed, but this is a very huge thing, because this can finally bring all the audio applications together and into something that can facilitate both pro audio production, like what we're doing here, and consumer stuff, like just watching videos, or having, you know, talking through voice chats or voice over IP. And also the interesting thing is that they want to integrate video as well. So video could be probably sent between the applications just like we send audio and MIDI in Jack. That isn't working right now, I think. But yeah, I encourage you to read it up. I think there is a video somewhere here, but I haven't found it yet. It must be very, like, I don't know. It must be very well hidden. There's also the website pipewire.org. Oh, wait. Is it down currently? The website is down. What? The website is down. Oh, it's up for me. Okay, it's not. Okay, never mind. Forget about it. PipeWire is awesome. I don't know how to test it yet. I have it installed, but I don't know what it does or how it works. All right, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Okay, now a little topic for today I figured out is I want to make some music with this. It's a carrot. Okay, I've picked up 2 of these. I also picked up a tool to skin them, and a little tray so I don't make a huge mess all around here. And what I want to do is record as many different sounds I can in as good quality as I can. And we're going to cut them up and make a beat, probably transform them, process them, do weird stuff, and try to make a piece of music using nothing but this carrot sounds. I don't know how it's going to work out. Maybe it's going to be terrible. Maybe it's going to be great. Who knows? Also, I think I should take care of this phone because it's going to overheat and die if I don't. Or maybe I could use it to give you an auxiliary view of what I'm doing from the bird's perspective. Bird's eye perspective. Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm going to play you a little bit of music. What the hell? Nah. Where is it? Oh my goodness. It's not there. I don't have it. There we have it. Oh, it's not work. Oh, it says. Okay, let's play some background music. And I'm gonna figure out this really quick. So please don't think I'm gonna forget about you. Oh, hi, it's Chair. Okay, now should I... Is it working? Is it working? Oh. Why? What the hell? Is the video not working? Livestream is not there. I'm sure it's not running, so how could it be working? It's not running. Problem. But it's still not working. This is bullshit. 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 Oh yeah! Finally! Wow! Why did it take so long? Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have thought this through before, but I didn't. And this is the result. Alright, you can see all the mess on my desk now. Perfect! Hopefully I'm not gonna bump into it and make it all fall down. Alright. Is it in sync? Well, kinda. Well, it's not gonna be much better. Oh. Nah. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's fade out the music. Let's fade out the music. Please fade out the music. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have some delay. That's unfortunately because it's working over Wi-Fi, so there is no way I'm gonna have this in sync. Okay. Let's get ourselves a new order session. That's one thing that is important here. Kind of key thing. Let's call this tracks. Okay, it's going to be unfa live 2020-0906 carrots. That's what it's going to be called. Carrots. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is create a audio track. I'm going to use a single microphone, just this one, because the other one is in a fixed position and I don't want to move it, and I don't want to fight with what could happen if I move it. I am going to mute . And now what we have, I've muted the regular microphone playback, and what we have is Ardor playing back the stuff that we're going to record. Okay, now what I need to do is move my keyboard a bit and have this thing come in here. All right, let's see what we can do. I wanted to hit the carrots against each other a bit to see like how it's gonna sound if I smack them together. Okay, let's just start recording, or maybe let's think 48 kilohertz. Okay, yeah, we're recording at 32-bit, 24 bits. I think this is perfect. Okay, so I'm recording now. Okay, I think that's enough for the carrots hitting each other. Why do I have another track here, another region which is empty? I'm just gonna delete it. Okay, let's listen to this. So I'm recording now. This is okay. I think we're gonna have some really nice kicks out of that. I didn't want to break them because I want to now scrub them out of their skin, or skin them, I don't know. And also I want to bite them and have that stuff recorded as well. All right, so let's record again. I'm gonna now scrub them, but I need to change the microphone position because let's see, what can I do? Maybe scrubbing like that. Maybe like this. Yep. Okay. Let's record. How are you enjoying this? That was very quiet, but maybe I should also skin this one and bump up the mic gain for this recording. But if I apply a lot of gain in Ardor itself, let's see what happens. Yeah, maybe I'll try again with the other one, with the microphone having more boost. But now I'm going to bite this one. And let's see what that sounds like. I hear some sounds outside that I don't like. Tastes great. Maybe I should have boosted the mic gain a bit when we try it. I'm gonna boost the gain. Boost the gain. Okay, my beard is a little bit distracting to the swallowing sound, but I think we've got something. I'm not gonna eat the rest of it, because it's time to make some music with this crap. Or do you want me to scrape another one? Let me know. Swallow.wave. Ah, yes. Okay. Yay. I think we've got some interesting stuff recorded here. Why can't I? Oh, we're still recording. Okay. Okay. Sound, but I think we've got to the. Okay, my beard is. Okay, my. I should have shaved for this, right? So I'm recording now. Okay, let's first try to make a drum kit. Now, I wonder what I should use. Should I use like sample v1 or just copy and paste regions in Ardor? Maybe copying and pasting regions would be easier, I don't know. I'm gonna boost the gain of that. Hear it better. Also, I'm going to enable regular microphone monitoring. I'm looking for the most bassy one. Oh. Oh, we can layer them, of course. Let's use this as one component. Okay, I'm gonna just drag this down. Maybe what I'll do is make a bunch of tracks and export samples that we'll later feed into as drum sampler and just make a beat with that. Okay, so we could like take the snappiness from this one and overlay it on top of the bassiness of this one. So now, if we play them together, we just need to sync them up really good. Okay, this one is noisy because it's quiet. We could make a very fast fade out so it doesn't affect it as well, as much. All right. Well, we could also use some EQ. I wonder if EQ Thank You is going to work on this in this build of Ardor. I'm a little bit afraid it will not. Okay, let's use LSP EQ then. LSP. Linux Studio plugins are really awesome. Parametric equalizer, mono and stereo. Let's use the mono one because this is a mono track. Can you hear me all right? Is everything good? By the way, I think I could hide this extra camera view because we don't need it right now. And it just obscures the stuff. Okay, so post EQ. Oh, I'm going to enable auto return. So we can just repeatedly listen to that. Let's use a low shelf. Holy snap, that's already fat. Wow, that carrot has some punch. And we're not even pitch shifting anything or like... Let's see with this if we can maybe boost some mids. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I'll cut off the highs so they don't collide with the thing that we have. Okay. I think that's a pretty decent snare. Okay, let's make a region for that. We should start it right here. So I'm just going to cut it here and make this region slightly before and here slightly after. I'm going to call this kick or sample kick. All right, let's try and make a snare. I think I'm going to try and pitch shift one of these. What if I like stretch it out so it's slower? Ooh. That's a nice lo-fi snare, I think. That could be a very nice lo-fi snare. If we cue it a little bit differently and distort it a bit. Oh, it has quite a lot. It has quite some low frequency content, but we're gonna... What if I just use a very steep high pass? Like the, what is it, the BWC is the sharpest filter? Oh yeah, I think it is. And then use some... Oh, but it has all these weird... Okay, let's use RLC then, because it doesn't have weird peaks. And now just let's see the pre-EQ. Wow, that's... I'm boosting around 220 hertz, and it... yeah, it's that snare body. Holy snap! Mijay asks, who speeded up the speed when unfa's editing? I think I'm just so fast with editing. Wow, that sounds cool. Just this. It doesn't really fit because we have not much high frequencies, but we need to layer something else to get them. Can we use some of that maybe? That's a bit weird. Let's just cut this out and maybe compress it a bit. I mean, time stretch it so it's shorter. Actually, not time stretch it, resample it. So we're speeding it up. Okay, I think if we split this into 2 tracks and pan them hard left and hard right, and add a little bit of fade out, we're gonna get a nice snare noisy component. Let's see. Okay, we need to high pass them for sure. They don't sound particularly well right now. High pass and carrot sounds. Okay, I think we also need to use different all right. Let's copy this and paste it here. I could make a bus to like do it all at once, but I'm just gonna let's change them to fast fade outs. So, oh, this is shorter. Okay, so we don't have. All right, that's pretty cool. What if I shorten this too? We could do that in the sampler itself, because I kind of like this. This like physical reverb recorded in there. It's not fake. Oh, I think there's some AC power noise in this. All right, that's our carrot snare. Let's call it sample. I can type snare. All right, let's make sure that the start of it is very short and snappy. Maybe I will even like disable this default fade out. Sorry, fade in. Yeah, maybe that's gonna be better, because Ardor by default always creates a fade in or fade out. I'm gonna try and disable that. All right, we need some hi-hats, I guess. Are you telling me I should to add a limiter, LSP limiter? Okay, let's oversample it. Yep, we're peaking a bit. Is it better now? I think our kick has a little bit too little lows. Sorry, I'm gonna swap this out for a high pass, make it sharp, make it resonate. Ooh. Maybe we can try and maybe I can make this a bit steeper, but not as high. Is this distorting, by the way? I think it isn't, it's just how it sounds. Scraping snare. Yeah. Alrighty, hi-hat time. Let's see what we've got. Tastes great. Maybe I should have boosted the boost again. Oh, that's nice. What can we do with this? Maybe that should be like a ghost note for snare. Oh, where are we? That will work for a hi-hat. Yeah. That's going to be great for a hi-hat. Let's make a few variants, since we have multiple different hits. I'm going to cut out 3 of them. Okay. This one is a little bit quiet. I'm going to boost it up. All right, let's add an EQ and see what we can do. Ah, misclicked. All right, we need to high pass the hi-hat. We don't want low frequencies in our hi-hats. At least not a lot of them. I want to make this a little bit sharper. Not really resonating, but sharper. Okay, and let's see what we can boost in the mids or highs. Wow, it's amazing how much frequency content there is in there. Like, really. There's a lot of stuff we could do. Sounds like some sort of mechanism. Yeah, it's my jaw. Sorry, that was silly. Ah, okay. I think I want to cut this more precisely and also remove this default fade in. Same with here, with this one. And here too. Okay. Good. Now let's make this a sample hi-hat 1. I'm copy the name of the region. I'm just going to paste it and change the number so it's faster. Ah, wrong ruler. Okay, I think that's like we could already export this out and make a beat. At least if we want some percussion from that. Unless we want some percussion. Ooh. Oh, that sounds cool. And this, wow, got some really cool sounds in there. There's a lot of noise, but we can deal with that. Let's make a lot of weird percussive sounds, like small ones, so we can make lots of grooves with that. Oh, that's nice. I think I don't even need to do anything with it. Just have it as this. Maybe. Okay. Let's call this hi-hat 4? Yeah. And this could be like Tom. We could call this Tom. Or no, cowbell. Let's maybe cut the start short and disable the fade in. Same here. Okay, let's do it like that. Also gonna make it louder. And this one too. I don't know if this is gonna be useful because it's super noisy. Maybe I'm just gonna let it go. But this one, this sounds good. Oh, yeah, could be. Let's call this then, wrong ruler again. Hi-hat 5, I guess. Yeah. Are there any questions or suggestions? What you guys are talking about right there? Okay. Beep-a-beep-doo. I'm gonna boost again. What can we do with this? I don't know what I want to do with it, but it's a cool sound. I want to use it for something. Oh, there it is. Ah. What if I stretch it out? Whoa! That's weird. Well, I like it. Could be that a second tom, like Oh, this is cowbell? This could be crash. Or ride, I don't know. It kind of sounds like a crash cymbal, if you really squint. Squint until you can't see anything. Maybe linear. Okay. Maybe I can layer something else to make it more... What if I do this and time stretch it too? Or rather, stretch it, just stretch it, not time stretch it. Because there's no, like, I don't want to use... Oh, I see, okay. Let's... Oh my goodness, that sounds horrifying. Also, it ends on a weird click. What the hell? Oh, no, it's a different recording on a different track. Okay, that wasn't a great idea. I'm going to save this session, by the way. So our Ardor's 6 autosave recovery works pretty good, so I'm not as afraid of losing anything as I was before. All right, maybe let's do something similar that we done before, and that is cut this up and use parts of it. In stereo, and this may be on a different track too. Okay, we're boosting. I think I'm gonna make it quieter a bit. This could be like an alternate snare. Rim shot! That's what it is. It's a rim shot. All right. I think we can save this for now. I will now export the samples. So what I'm going to do is go to Session, Export, Export to Audio Files. And now I'm going to go to Time Span and select all of these, or just select all and say this unselect session. So I have everything with the sample prefix selected. Now, what I want, I want them to be in stereo, and I want them to be passed through the master, which also has a limiter. So we are kind of like making sure that the levels are under control. Now, how we want to export this, maybe let's make a new profile. I want 224-bit wave, actually FLAC. And what I want is I want to trim the silence start and trim the silence at end. What it will do, if once it finds samples that are perfect digital silence, it's going to truncate the file so that we don't have needless emptiness in our samples, which could be problematic for sequencing the drums properly. Okay, I'm gonna call this sample export, or just samples. Save, and I'm going to export it. And I could actually use the real-time export, so I don't have to. Yeah, I could do that, so I don't have to like the jack audio server is not going to go into freewheeling mode, which makes it run really fast, but also like not work normally, so the sound would drop out. You know what? Let's do it without real time. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's done. We've got exported our samples. Now I am going to maybe... Actually, I can press Shift-L to open this this little guy there. And you know what? Let's make another session, maybe. Because I could just add tracks and work in here like... Oh no, let's keep this in one session. Okay, I'm going to hide... so visible, I'm also gonna deactivate these tracks so that they are not processed anymore, so they don't take CPU cycles at all. And now we kind of have like an empty, clean plate, clean slate that we can use to just make our beat. So now the thing is we need to decide what sampler we want to use. We could even use GeonKick because it can load samples, but I'm not sure if it plays them back in stereo, and I would like to have that. Would you like to suggest me some sampler? Should I use Sample V1 or maybe LSP? We could try LSP. LSP. Are they listed, by the way? I don't see the LSP stuff listed here. So maybe let's add an empty MIDI track. Call it the drums. Oh, it would make sense to have like everything on a different track. But LSP plugins can do that. LSP multi-sampler, that's what it's called. Multi-sampler. 12 direct out. Okay, I don't think we have more than 12. You know, I will actually check. Okay, let's open up a file manager. We have 9 files, so 12 is gonna do. Now let's go direct out so we can later mix them out. Oh, it has audio input. I wonder why it has audio input. Can it like, it can probably layer on top of other stuff. All right. Okay. What we need is to have, this is disabled strict IO, and now how do I make a fan out of this? Whoa. Because if you just add a plugin like that, do you know how do I make a fan out of this? Blinding colors of LSP. I would like to send this all to separate buses, but I don't know how to do this automatically or track. Like there is a function for it, but I don't know how to trigger it manually. Damn, I don't know. And I need that. Okay, we can do this manually. Let's go with audio tracks. Create a new track with the plugin on it. Okay, but it's not on the list, so it's not possible. Like, Ardor doesn't understand that this is an instrument plugin. So I can't do this automatically, unfortunately. Same goes for Surge. It doesn't know it's yeah, you see LSP multi-sampler isn't here. There's only the only plugin starting with the letter L is LVTK Silence, which is not very useful, I guess. And yep. Okay, we need to do this manually then. Audio buses, stereo. Okay, well, how much do we have? We have 9 elements, but we don't gonna have to. We won't need 9 buses. So okay, it's kick drum, it's snare drum, it's hi hat, it's cowbell, and what it was that the other something. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. All right, now I'm going to route them in. So, okay, maybe I'm gonna right click here to have a routing order buses. Yeah, we don't want that. That's for sure. We don't want this going back right to master because that's gonna be crap. Okay, 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. You know what? Maybe I'm going to actually route it all to master first because I have no idea how it's gonna behave. Oh, and every single one is stereo. Was the 12 tracks? So does it have like a mix also? I need to inspect the pinout. How are they called? Output left, output right. Oh, okay. So we actually still have... Whoa, 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 not this thing. We actually still have the stereo mix. So what we really need is just this stereo mix going to master. So we can figure this out. Okay. Or can't we? I don't know. Kick. Snare, tab, hi-hat, tab, cowbell, tab, ride? I don't remember. Okay, now the thing we need to do is load the samples in. Sample 0. Instrument 0. Channel 0, note A2. Okay, let's load the sample then. I think, can I paste? Like, can I paste here? Yes, I can paste here. Good. I'm gonna copy and paste the track, the location of my samples. Now expects. Now let's go with kick. Load. Yeah. Oh, why is this the... Okay, we need to cut off the head. Ah! Oh, I clicked something. I wanted to load the sample again. Does it work? Why can't we hear anything, though? At least I can't. And we have the master... Wait. Is it feeding to the master output or isn't it? Group? None. Okay, oh, there's mute groups. Okay. You see, I never use this sampler that much. I mean, I use it a bit, but... It comes at A2. That's the note for the kick. So let's maybe make something. I'm gonna like go maybe here. So we can start our actual like piece of music here. Go to draw mode. Oh, I don't have any snapping, don't I? Yes, I want 8th notes. Okay, we want 1 bar. Tempo. What tempo should we do? Okay, could be 118. A2. That was the note. So that should trigger a kick drum. Does it? It doesn't. Does A3 trigger it? Yes. So A3 and LSP thinks it's A2. So there's an error. It's offset by one octave. I need to report that. Or could you please report that? Or maybe the LSP author is watching. Someone needs to report this bug. Okay, wait. 1 octave of difference. Yeah, but now also sample matrix. Oh, because we can have velocity layers. We're not going to use that though. Direct output gain and panning. Now the problem is I don't hear anything, even though the sound is coming out, definitely. Okay, we can see which, like, master in. Okay, let's maybe route the kick to here. See if it does it. Okay, it doesn't go here. Is this a bus? It is a bus. So the audio should go there. It is playing something. Why doesn't it forward the audio anywhere? What the hell? It's active, yes. There is an audio signal, but why isn't it coming out? Output. Oh, wait the hell. Oh, the panner is active. Okay, let's bypass the fucking panner. So this freaking panner is just messing everything up. Okay, now we have signal. And it's our kick. It's our lovely, sweet kick. Ah! Alright, so it was this surround panner that was just making our stuff inaudible. Because just, you know, just rotating everything around. If we just bypass it, it's good now. Okay. Now I can assign different tracks. Let's right-click for the grid. Routing grid, audio bus, other buses. Okay, now this is going to be snare. This is going to be hi-hat. Hi-hat, hi-hat, hi-hat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hi-hats. And there was cowbell and there was ride-in. I think that was the layout. We're going to load the samples in and we'll see. All right. So this is instrument 0. Let's go to instrument 1. Click. Switch to all files. Select snare. Oh, we have rim shot. Rim shot should go to the same as snare, I guess. Let's crop the tail, the head. Okay. It goes to the right place. Good. Let's go instrument 2. I'm gonna load the rim shot one now. Rim shot. Oh, but how do I define it going out to a flip? Can I like manually set? No, I can't. Oh, it goes to hi-hat. Maybe let it go to hi-hat. Yeah, I just need to manually route all outputs. Okay, okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yes. All right, let's load all the hi-hats now. Hi-hat one. I can maybe use them like velocity layers. But that would be a bit harder to... I think I'd like rather have the velocity as an expression on its own. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna alter the routing. Is sample matrix like a mixer? Sample matrix. This? Yeah, it's like a mixer. You can have like... You can have 8 samples, which can be velocity layers. You can determine what velocity they're coming in at, and you can like alter the panning for each one of them, and yeah, that's it. And then you can have, you know, delicate hits and strong hits. Martin Sanchez says hi. Hi, Martin Sanchez. Oh, I see you written something before, but I didn't see, you didn't say hi. All right. I'm a little bit afraid that setting this up is going to take us quite a while. But once we do, we have a fabulous carrot-made drum kit that we can just fling around and do stuff with. And I'm going to upload it somewhere. All right. Hi-hat 3. Oh, wait. Did I? Hi-hat 2. Okay. Wow, we're going to have some awesome grooves with this. These sounds are crunchy. Hi-hat 3. Yes, hi-hat 4. Okay, so it looks like my precise head and tail, like head cutting of these samples was all for nothing, because we can very easily correct that in LSP sampler, and also kind of does it on its own. Okay, rimshot, snare, cowbell. Oh, okay, so it wasn't crash, it was ride. This is actually the only sound that doesn't come from the carrot itself. It comes from the metal tray that I used. All right. Now we need to assign the MIDI, the actual... Oh, we can use the mouse wheel to flip between them. Okay. Instrument A. This is going to be A sharp. Instrument 2 is going to be B. Instrument 3 is going to be C, but on different octave, so C3. I wish I could change this MIDI number. It would be so much easier. Now it's going to be C sharp, 3, D sharp, D3. D sharp 3. Yeah. E sharp E3. Yep. E F 3. Yeah, 65. And a 60 E F sharp. F sharp the G. Okay. And that's all. All right. My goodness, this is very, very... The process of assigning all of these is not fun. I can tell you that. Let's assign my MIDI keyboard. Oh, I have some missing notes. What the hell? Some of the notes, like... No, actually, all of them respond. Okay. Can I make a beat? We can finally make a beat, yeah. Uh-huh. I think the kick could use some compression, by the way. LSP compressor, stereo, yo. Ah, we should also alter the routing. I can also can use 2Tape maybe. It's an open source tape saturation plugin by Air Windows. Don't hear a difference in this one, but let's see what we can do with it here too. On the snare. And the compression too. Okay, let's alter the routing. I'm going to right click here and shuffle around some of that stuff. So let's move this thing. Actually, no. Let's have this on this. Yeah, it's going to be that ride. Something's missing. Where's the cowbell? Where's the cowbell? Cowbell ain't here. Cowbell. G3. Well, oh, there it is. So, why isn't this playing? It's E. Have I missed a note? F. Oh, sure. I just omitted it because I had to do it manually. Flicking ack. D. This should be D sharp for God's sakes. D. Sorry for that. D sharp. And this should be E. Now this should be F. And that's all. Okay, now there's no holes. Good. Well, this is going to change a little bit of the... Oh, no, it's not going to change anything. Unfa, there is another sound font editor called Polyphone. Yeah, I know. But, you know, sound fonts ain't going to give us separate audio outputs for all the instruments. How about this? I want some reverb on this. It's actually rim shot. I can actually move it up, so it makes more sense. No, let's not move it up. I'm gonna forget what it is. Oh no, I can. Ah, the cowbell ain't sent to cowbell. Let's again change our routing. What is the cowbell? Where is the cowbell sent to? Okay. Oh, that's sent. Whoa, wait. What? Oh, I just... Ah, okay. Okay, alright. Okay, now it's good. I want some reverb in here. What else? Dragonfly reverb, of course. Let's use the plate one. I've started using these alternate versions, different versions. Ha. I think I want to use some early reflections on the hi-hats too. So let's go with early reflections. I want some very cool, very small, very short, very quiet. Like almost not there. Just giving a tiny bit of stereo-ness. I'm also going to use maybe Dragonfly Room on them. Some reverb here could also be good. Let's try the plate. Whoa, nice! Maybe even the kick could use some reverb. Not sure what type. Maybe Hall? Oh yeah. Could be nice. That huge snare. I like huge snares. Now we need some a little bit faster action. I think we need some extra stuff like risers, and we lack a real crash. So I think I'm going to show us this stuff again, and we can maybe find something.
I'm gonna boost the gain.
No, not this. What if we take this all and just mash it all together? Like, do something really weird to it. Maybe I'm gonna make a copy and just time stretch it to a very short piece. with the smooth algorithm, then stretch it back. Okay, how about doing this again? Time stretch it out. Time stretch it in. Okay. Now if I layer the two together, so right click on this top one, go gain, opaque. Now they are going to be summed. And I want to mute this thing. Now if I add some reverb, of course, plate, Dragonfly plate. Make it all wet. Yeah, that could be. I could copy this, right click, consolidate range. Oh, it asks me for a name. Wow, that's new. I must have enabled some setting in Ardo, I forgot about it. Called crash, I guess. Okay, now this is muted. We can move it like out of the way before the start of this thing. So this is kind of like our source material. You can also mute this one. And now we can just use this as our crash sound. Or even shorten it. I'm gonna call this crash. Not cache, crash. Why not reverse it with the reverb? That's a good idea. Actually, let's do that. Consolidate range with processing. Crash reverb. That's our crash with reverb. Now Alt 2. No, doesn't work. Flip an egg. Okay, right click and I don't know, edit reverse. Alt 4. Okay, Alt 4. And that's a reverse crash. But we don't want it to be passed through the reverb again, so I'm going to call this crash reverse. Could add maybe some effect on this, so it's not like the same sound. Maybe flanger. Give it a slight flanger. Also, let's maybe like make it end not exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's a riser. Kinda, sorta. I also want to high pass or band pass this a bit, maybe. Band pass analog filter. No idea what it is. Okay. Oh, good. It's kind of weird because it like goes to a all pass mode when you go to low with the frequency, but all right. Okay, we can just copy that. Yes, we can copy this and have this pattern be repeated. I think we should like swap out the crash for something else, maybe every other time, so it doesn't get so boring, because hearing this like every 2 seconds might get old fast. So maybe let's find something else we can dig up from our little recording session.
I'm gonna boost the gain.
We may try it. Maybe I should have boosted the... What about the swallowing sound? There was a swallowing sound somewhere. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's get that. Whoa! Auto crashed. That didn't happen in a long time. Wow. I wonder what happened. The good thing is Ardor 6 has really solid crash recovery and like autosaves. So you see that we are right where we started, that is before dragging this down. Okay, maybe I'm gonna just cut, make a new audio track, and paste. Okay, that worked around the issue. I'm gonna mute this original. Yes, all right, mute it. Now let's cut this thing. Let's normalize it with Alt-3. This doesn't look good. Okay, let's maybe reduce the noise a bit, if we can. I guess we can. Let's use noise repellent. This is a fabulous plugin. It's a very unique, like this is the only actual noise, real-time noise removal tool on Linux. I like the open source one. Now we're going to learn the noise profile, so I just enabled this switch. I'm going to play some audio so it can learn from it. Disable that. Okay, that's not going to be good. Maybe it will be good. Maybe it will be good. Maybe I'm just needlessly skeptical about all that. You know what? Let's smash it with multiband compressor. LSP multiband compressors. Mono could do it, because this is mono. All right, let's enable all the 8 bands, because why not? Let's smash the input gain up 20 decibels. Take down the output gain so we don't get deaf. Now, ratio. The thing with LSP plugins is that if you click on this ring around knobs, you can instantly jump, like set the value to a given place. Like if you don't know how it works, it's super confusing. But this way I'm gonna very quickly set all the ratios to 10 to 1. All right. You know what? I'm feeling silly. Let's copy and paste this effect 2 more times. Let's see what happens. That's not that bad. I expected worse. Also, let's add some reverb in between. Plate. Let's go plate. Maybe after the first one. And also let's... Oh, it's actually processing in stereo? No, it's not. I think we need to high pass it because the low frequencies are messing it up real bad. A high pass, low pass. Oh, that's a very useful built-in Ardor filter, Ardor plugin, sorry. What it does is it has 2 filters, a high pass and a low pass. And it just does that. Okay. Now we need to saturate this somehow. I'm going to I'm going to use Zam Tube. Zam Tube is also a nice plugin. I think we're not giving it enough gain. I think I'm just... It goes to 11! Oh my god, I just noticed! It goes to 11. Alright, this is very silly. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're doing something. Argot Lunar. Granular processor. Hello? Did we crash Ardor again? No, we didn't. It just froze for a little while loading it. I'm gonna put it somewhere maybe here after the distortion. Let's make the duration longer. Let's randomize the panning. Increase the gains amount. Oh, we're doing it in mono. Let's switch it to disable strict I/O so it goes stereo. It's really messed up. What we need now is a bandpass that we're gonna automate. Maybe this one wouldn't behave weird. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Gleam bandpass filter, center frequency. Yeah, what if we put it before the last? Yeah, it kind of equalizes things. Also, let's put an LSPQ. This time it's going to be stereo. And high pass this a little bit, because there's still a lot of low stuff. Ah, no, not this one. The compressor. Sorry, the EQ. High pass. Let's make it steep. Let's make it really steep, actually. We can even make it steeper. Yeah. Steepness. Sounds interesting. This could be a riser. It could be an interesting riser. Okay, where are we? Are we in somewhere in the beat? Somewhere in the song? I'm gonna see if my automation is probably not set to that. Let's see. Pressing transport? No, editing, I think. Audio. No? Editor? Ah, yes. Moving relevant automation when audio regions are moved. Yes, this is enabled. Good. So now if I move this, assuming the points are all under the audio region, it's gonna move the automation, which is fine. It's useful. Whoa. Not this one. Okay. Okay, it's not really replacing the crash. It's something else. It's, I don't know, bandpass neuro folly? I think it's too quiet in the end, by the way. I need a compressor. LSP compressor. Ah, it's something else, but please leave it in there. Yes, I'm gonna leave it in. Could you talk about in your Ardor MIDI feature video? Oh, wow, super nice. Notice how DSP jumped from 10% since the sound is under processing. I think we need some bass for this beat. Yeah, you know what? Let's also take a bunch of weird stuff from this and just cut it up into something Foley-like. Cut, paste, and even on this track. Actually, let's use this track. It's perfect for that. Just cut up weird stuff and yeah, to the beat. We have 2 hits that are gonna land on the grid. Great. Something happened there. I don't know what. It was cool. We need to make this beat longer because it ends too quick. Control and drag. Oh wait, it's not snapping. No, we need snapping. And let's copy this again. I think we need to make this louder because it doesn't go through as well. Also, to automate our bandpass. Wow. I don't know what this is. But it's gonna sure sound cool when we sync it to the beat. What is that? I don't know. Cut it up. Let's automate it. Ah, it's... Oh, okay, you can... I think that if we actually copied all this processing and added a sawtooth wave oscillator underneath, what we would get would be a very interesting neuro-based sound. And I think we're going to do that in a while. But maybe we're going to try to use something out of the carrots as an oscillator pattern. Okay, we need to make some phrases. Maybe let's loop range markers. Okay, range markers. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. Okay, it's going to be A. Okay, this is our phrase. Now we need to fit everything inside of that. This doesn't fit in the phrase, sorry. So we need to move it somewhere. I'm gonna copy this point, like add it here, so it just follows the automation. Sorry, the regions. Gonna move. Gonna move it here. It's gonna work. I don't know. It's gonna fit to the beat. Oh yeah, I think it's working pretty cool. Pretty well. If we cut this up too, it's gonna be something very interesting. We can make an entrance. Let's add a little bit of that too. I don't even know what this is. Remember what we recorded there. It sounds really cool. I don't know yet. It's gonna be sounding cool. Oh, that's the thing. Wait, does it sit in the beat? I think we need to move this up a little bit. Like, doesn't seem to sync. It doesn't sync with the hits. Need to make sure. Okay, we could play with this more, but Rob Vandenberg says, personally, I'd use Ninja Stew for this. Yep. I think it's time for the music submissions because it's time. Wow, that was interesting. I mean, we've spent a lot of time setting up this drum kit, but I think we got some really nice results out of that. It really sounds interesting and unique, and yeah. Cool. I'm going to upload this project later, and hopefully also maybe I'm going to try to like save the LSP preset and upload it also. We can remix it. Let's close it then. That's it for now. And let's run the mix, because that's where I'm playing the submissions. Some trouble with the live stream. What's going on? Okay, is it just me or the stream isn't like streaming anymore? It is fine, you say. Okay, can you hear me right? You can see me, everything is good? Okay, then it's just my preview of the live stream. Okay, I was like sure it's all worked and unplayable. Okay, that's good. So I'm ignoring that my own preview is not good and I'm gonna just go on with it. Okay. Time for the music submissions. You know what? I'm just gonna play the first one. The first one is titled Mall, and it's by RS. And this is some lovely piece of drum and bass, or breakbeat maybe. I can turn down the music. Is it better now? This is so cool. I like this melody a lot. I could try to beat match this. There's only one track that could is close enough. Actually no, both are 12 beats per minute off, so it's a bit fast, but Vilnier points out that I'm messing with the EQ. Yes, I am. You think I shouldn't? So that was Mall by RS. And now a track titled Nebulae by ST. By the way, both tracks have been made with Ardor. Now, the lows are a bit heavy in this one, so I would cut them down a bit. Okay, I can not touch the EQs then if you want to hear the raw stuff. But it may be painful a bit. By the way, the EQs are reset every time I load a new track to the deck, so I can't forget about them. Mix is brilliant software. The kick drum is strangely in stereo, so maybe it would require to be checked in mono if it retains its punch. I'm a little bit afraid this might be a copyrighted sample. So the author said it's not. Really bouncy. Yeah, the kick isn't even in the middle, like it's a bit panned to the right, which is weird. There's one track today that has the drums asymmetrically, if I recall. It's really hard for this to work well. Usually it's not a good thing. But, of course, you can do it. Alrighty, so that was Nebulae by ST, and we're gonna hear Astral Projection by Vulnier. And this track is made with LMMS. And he writes, "Hi unfa, I tried some techno or deep house, don't know. This is part of my full track Astral Projection. It's released on Bandcamp. Hope you will enjoy it. Thanks." Here comes the kick. Bass. Woo. It's full bass. Honestly, I think there's a bit too much bass. I mean, not the bass, but it's a bit out of balance. It's a bit of the heavy side. Also, the arpeggio in the background, it's kind of like floating its own tempo, which is weird. I guess that's deliberate, though. There's some heavy sub bass going on. So that was Astral Projection by Vulnier, and now it's time to hear Techno Scope by Outer Mind. This is bouncy as all stuff. Made with LMMS, and he writes, "My trying to fuse kind of Scantrax label and Technoboy DJ alike sounds." Somehow the distortion here is so insane, but yet it feels controlled. Maybe I can sync this too? But for some reason, I think the visuals are ahead of the time. Not sure what's that about. So that was Techno Scope by Outer Mind. And now we hear Rockin' Dance by Martin SZ. And that was a shit transition, what I did. This is really cool. Psytrance! Woo! This is so cool! Gotta love the blend of these sounds. The weird thing is that this reverb is in mono here, and I would expect it to be in stereo. Maybe that's intentional, but it caught my attention. Bo Diddley asks, Unfa, are you using a DJ controller? No, I'm using a different MIDI controller. I'm a shit DJ. Actually, I'm not a DJ. Let's get ready. By the way, this track has been made with Ardor 5.12 on Ubuntu 2004. And he says, no samples. All sounds created with Zen, Helm, and Geonkick. "100% synthesized sounds." And I'd say you've done a really good job in this. Especially on the drums, because it's the hardest part, I think. People are not used to synthesized drums. And they often sound poor. But you got it really nice. So that was Rockin' Dance by Martin SZ. And now it's time for Breaker by Kilgore. And that one was also made with Ardor. That's as much as I know. And this is gonna be something I really like as well. I used to listen to a lot of mixes, drum and bass mixes, on a website called bassblog.pro, and there's a lot of music like this, and this really takes me back. And it's really awesome to hear this kind of stuff made with Ardor, with open source software. Like, this is excellent. The master is a little bit clipped, in my opinion. It could be a bit more dynamic. But it's awesome, nonetheless. You can hear it's distorting a bit. BJ asks, is it Ardor made? Yeah, this was made with Ardor. Rob Vandenberg says, we have to pick Kilgore's brain about this. And I'd agree, I'd love to know how he's making these tracks and what's the flow, what's the deal. So that was Breaker by Kilgore. And now, a track titled No Clue by DJ Pixis, Flowy Grim. I think this is a collaboration. I'm not sure. Maybe you can guys reveal it in the chat. Yeah, it's listed as various artists, so I guess it's a collaboration between 3 people. And they made it in LMMS and its stock plugins, including Zen. Or Zen Fusion, Zen and SubFX, sorry. It sounds very classy. I mean, like classic trance sounds. Oh, we got some percussion. The creators wrote We held an experimental collaboration project with members of the LMS community. This song is our first successful product. Project coordinator DJ Pixis. Thanks to Flowey and Grim for taking part. Nice! I love that. Collaborations are, I think, are very valuable experiences in making music. Because you learn a lot from the other people. I think the kick and bass, maybe that's just a kick, it's a little bit loud. I would turn down the kick alone. So it probably could work well in a club. Is it missing some highs? Maybe? I didn't touch it. We can try. No, not gonna boost the highs. Deep house doesn't need highs, as the comment says. Here's a weird thing going on. So that was No Clue by DJ Pixis and also Flowey and Grim. It was an LMS community collaboration. And now a track titled Swans by Calx. It was also made with Ardor. I mean, in relation to other tracks we've heard before, but the previous one was LMS. This is Ardor though. This is quite ambientish, very calm, and actually the title I think fits very well. Window. There's 55 people listening and watching. By the way, I'd like to ask you guys to submit music with tags included, because then I will have less work to do to show these tracks properly here. You can even add album art, which will then be shown here, because that's possible. So that was Swans by Calx, very chill track. And now a bit of chiptune. It's titled Hudros Chimphony by A. Lin. And I'll turn it down a little bit. This is loud. It was made with Ardor using the tracker interface and Zinayumi synthesizer. Vulnier asks, is this a classical song made in retro? Lol. Rob Vanderberg says, embrace the square wave. I think this is a very interesting piece. I really like the harmonies here. And overall how a lot of instruments are coming together. Like there's multiple layers. There's little arps going on, beats, bass. Very delicate drums, I guess. Somewhere buried in there. Steven Rutland asks, how's it going, Unfa? I'm good. You don't need to ask it 4 times every minute. Alrighty. Wow, it ended abruptly. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. Now it's a track titled Meditation by Ksawery Treningowski.
We humans are free, and it will always be so. We humans free.
I love these chords.
It always
So beautiful.
be so. We are
And it's weirdly
free.
sloppy.
Free.
Oh, the highs here are quite painful.
We are free from all that shit.
Should bleep that.
Put that man on your ass. That's it. We are free from all that shit.
That was really unexpected.
That man on your ass. That's it.
I gotta love that. Oh man, that was fabulous. The vocals were quite rough, especially in the second part, but I totally adore that track anyway. It was beautiful. Keep doing music. So that was Meditation by Ksawery Treningowski, and now it's Juno by an artist called Peik. The previous track was made with, let me say it, Ardor. And this one, Juno, also Ardor. And I've chosen it for the end because it's a very calm, nice track, and I think it's perfect for, like, you know, wrapping it up. We're 2 minutes over time. Don't worry. Yeah. Villeneuve says, we needed Outer Minds track for last one to wake us up. I think this could be my wake-up alarm. It's so gentle and calm and, like... It's like a bird song to my ears. I think this is Pake's second submission. I think we heard from him last month, but not before. Maybe I'm mistaken. There was one more submission that I had to exclude because I just ran out of time, and it was also really cool, and I didn't want to drop it, but I had to choose something. But maybe next month, if there's gonna be less submissions, I just shifted it to next month, so maybe we can hear it. This sounds like power outlet noise. But this is so calm and beautiful. This is amazing. Atakoman says, let us hear it. This melody is so beautiful. I could wake up to this, really. And this little chirping, I think it's like, you know, some synthesized sounds. Like a slapback delay. Aggressive Gas says, the opposite of Quake-free Arena OSC. Quite! Yes, I would agree. Alright, so that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this monthly live stream. I hope you've had fun making music using carrots with me. I'm still gonna eat this one. And yeah, huge thanks to all of you. Huge thanks to everyone who submitted their music and let me talk over it. And also huge thanks to all the people who support my work financially. If you, dear viewer, live stream viewer, attender, music submitter, would like to join them and help keep this show going every month, and also the videos, etc., go to patreon.com/unfa or liberapay.com/unfa, where you can give me $1 or $2 every month, and I can buy coffee and maybe a new camera at some point. Or lights. Actually, I need more lights. Yeah. I really enjoyed this month's submissions. There were some really great stuff in there. And a lot of it was made with Ardor. Yeah, the Ardor complete MIDI tutorial is slowly moving along. The script is almost finished. I know it's going really slow, but it's a huge project, so sorry about that. All right. I'll see you around. Get inspired, grab some carrots and make some beats. I'll see you later. Bye.